Welcome back, punk rockers and bootlickers alike. You are watching Punk Rock Radar, your number one all-stop shop for all things punks. We got tier list, we've got music videos, and the newest addition to the Punk Rock Radar family is repurposing classic game shows for our own use, for clicks and views. And I'm your host, Barney Nimrod. Let's get into Punk Rock Radar. Woo! Audience goes crazy. And we're back. So let's meet our contestants. First up, we've got Mr. Firecracker, a.k.a. Screeching Bottle Rocket, a.k.a. Dylan. What do you got to say to the folks at home this time, as a totally different day than the last time we did one of these?
The redemption arc starts here.
That's right. Tell your mother you love her.
Or not.
Or not. And also,
love you, mom. Okay. Mommy.
I
I'm 28. I still call my mom mommy, by the way. So
all right.
Embarrass myself here.
Good. We will not cut that out. And our next contestant is Mr. Punk Rock Radar himself, John. What do you have to say to the folks at home? We know your wife's watching. This is a lot of money on the line for this. Can you bring home the bacon today?
All right, let's go 2-0 here. No messing around. Let's go. I'm ready.
Money.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about money.
Yeah. It's a whole lot of.
Elliot's putting up the prize pool, $5 trillion.
Whatever is in my back pocket right now will go to the winner of this. So this is Punk Rock Radar. Let me explain the rules. This is episode 2. So we are going to be guessing the top 5 most streamed songs by certain punk bands, as according to Spotify, the most objective measure of quality, as we all know. So 1, if you guess the most streamed song, is going to be 5 points, and the second most streamed will be 4 points, and so on and so on. And each round, you'll have 3 strikes if you get a wrong answer, and 3 strikes in your out. So, are you guys ready to get into this first band?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So the first band up on the list, and it will be Dylan guessing first, according to the coin flip that I totally did, is Bad Religion. So what do you think, Dylan? What is the most... Oh, go ahead.
American Jesus.
Yeah, just interrupt the host. Totally fine. American Jesus is number 1.
Sorry, stream of consciousness. I gotta say it before I forget.
American Jesus is number 1 at 56 million plays, and that is 5 points for Dylan. Big numbers on the board for Dylan. John, what do you got for us?
21st Century Digital Boy.
That is number 2. Knocking him down. So 21st Century Digital Boy has 54 million plays, and that is 4 points to John. Dylan, what do you have for us?
Let's go with Infected.
That is number 4. Infected is at 29 million Spotify plays. That is plus 2 points for Dylan, bringing Dylan to 7. John, what do you have for us next?
Let's go with You.
Oh my goodness, you are correct. You is number 3 at 47 million plays, and that is plus 3 points to John, and it is tied up 7-7, Dylan and John. Dylan, can you break the tie with this final song?
Los Angeles is Burning.
That is not on the board. First strike for Dylan. Go ahead, John. What do you have for us?
Sorrow.
That is not on the board as well.
Wow.
First strike.
I got it.
What do you got?
Skyscraper.
That is not on the board either. Second strike for Dylan. Go ahead, John. What do you have for us?
Let's go with Broken.
Broken is not on the board. And that is 2 strikes for John, 2 strikes for Dylan. Your final guess, Dylan. What do you have for us? And like I said, I will allow you guys one hint, and I'll tell you what album it's on. It would be kind of a waste to use it on this one, but go ahead, Dylan.
Let them eat war.
That is not on the board, but it's a good guess. And Dylan is out with 3 strikes. John has 2 strikes. Final guess, John. What do you have for us?
All right. I'm deciding between Anesthesia and punk rock song. Let's go punk rock song, just because of the name.
Number 5 is punk rock song with 28 million plays on Spotify, and that is +1 to John. John is at 8. Dylan is at 7. John is leading by 1 point, and Bad Religion is done. All right, you guys knocked that one out pretty good. So, let's go to the next band here, and John will be guessing first on this one. And this next band is, we're going old school with Black Flag.
Oh God. Rise Above.
That is number 1. Rise Above is number 1 at 32 million plays on Spotify, and that is 5 points to John. John is at 13. Dylan, what do you have for us?
Slip It In.
That is not on the board. First strike for Dylan. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Six Pack.
Six Pack is number 3 at 16 million plays. That is +3 points to John. John's at 16. Dylan's at 7. Dylan, can you come back?
This guy's such a fucking tryhard, dude. Nervous Breakdown.
That is number 2 at 20 million plays on Spotify, +4 points to Dylan. Dylan's at 11. 1 strike on Dylan, none on John. Go ahead. John, what do you got for us?
I'm in trouble now because all 3 Black Flag songs I know have been guessed. Let's just assume that Damaged has a title track and go with that.
Oh man! All right, losing punk rock credibility, and we get a strike. Dylan, your turn. What do you think?
My War.
That is number 5. My War is 12 million Spotify plays. It is a point for Dylan. 12 points for Dylan. 16 points for John. You both have 2 strikes. John, what other Black Flag album title are you going to guess randomly now?
Family Man, or whatever the fuck that album's called.
God, I'm trying to go back. Man, I have to pass. I don't know. I'm going to pass to Dylan, yeah.
Okay, all right. That is a strike on John. Dylan, what do you got for Black Flag?
TV Party.
That is number 4. TV Party is number 4 at 13 million plays. That's 2 points for Dylan. 14 points Dylan. 16 points John. And that is the last 80s hardcore band on this
Thank
list,
God.
so be thankful for that. I had to throw in one for, for the
A nice change of pace.
For the old heads out there. So that, Grandpa can play at home. Next up, who was that? John guessed Black Flag first.
Yeah.
So Dylan, you get to guess the Ataris first. The Ataris are up. So
Boys of Summer.
Easy W for Dylan. That is number 1, the most streamed song is the Boys of Summer at 140 million plays, +5.
I wonder what
Dylan.
I wonder what number 2 could be.
Yeah.
So Dylan's at 19, John's at 16. I could have said it was actually the Boys of Summer, but I will give it to you. Okay. Go ahead, John. What's up?
All right, let's stay on the same album and go In This Diary.
Okay, In This Diary is number 2 with 14 million Spotify plays. Look, 10 times less than the Boys of Summer. Crazy huge song the Boys of Summer is. And that is +4 points to John. John's at 20. Dylan's at 19. Dylan, what do you have?
San Dimas High School Football Rules.
That is correct. And you got every single word in the title. So full points. That is number 4. And that is at Yeah, that's number 4, and that is at 7 million Spotify plays. That's plus 2 points for Dylan. Dylan's at 21. John's at 20. No strikes at all. So what do you got for us, John?
Ooh. I owe you one galaxy.
That is not on the board, and that is John's first strike. So Dylan, what do you have for us? This one's neck and neck here. You're ahead by 1 point, Dylan.
Your boyfriend sucks.
That is not on the board. That is a strike for Dylan. And John, remember, I will give you a hint if you truly want it, or you can save it for later, where I'll tell you the album the song is off of.
I won't spend another night alone.
That is not on the top 5. So 2 strikes for John, 1 strike for Dylan. Dylan, what do you have for us?
How many bands we have left? Like 4?
3. After the Ataris, 3 more.
Let's get, I'll use my hint here. Phone a friend.
All right. Well, I'll give you a hint for the one that's going to give you the most points here. So that song is also off of So Long Astoria.
Oh.
Shoot.
The top 3 songs are all off of So Long Astoria.
Yeah, I don't like that album that much, man.
I love that album.
Me too.
Go ahead.
I love it. It's my favorite one. It's
so
a
good.
flawless album.
It's a masterpiece. Go ahead, Dylan.
There's no go ahead because I can't remember any of the song titles.
Is
there a title track?
There is a title track.
The title track is my guess.
All right, your guess is So Long Astoria is that right?
Yeah.
All right, you get it. Number 3 is So Long Astoria. That is 3 points to Dylan. Dylan's at 24. John's at 20. And John, can you guess the last?
And it worked for him.
song?
It didn't work for me with the title track. Damn.
Well, you also were like, yeah, there is a title track. I wasn't even going to say that.
Yeah. Shoot.
Losing streak.
This one is difficult, just so you know. It's only 1 point, so I wouldn't waste.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my hint. Let's go takeoffs and landings.
That is not on it, and John is striked out with 3 strikes. Dylan only has 1 strike, so Dylan, you've got 2 chances to guess number 5 here. I doubt you're going to get it. I'm just going to tell you that.
This is reminding me, the Ataris are opening for MXPX in a few weeks. I got to brush up on my Atari stuff, so I'm not bored for half an hour.
I think I know what it is now. I just
okay.
came to
I'm going to guess losing streak.
Losing streak is not on there. You got 1 more chance. And then if John thinks he knows for 0 points, I just want to see if he does after this, if you don't get it.
How about this? So let's John can use my last strike and he'll get the point if he got it right. So if you want to guess it, John.
All right, if you want to do that, go ahead, John.
I have no clue. I'd rather
point.
somebody guess.
All right,
for 1 point.
I won't take the point, but I'm going with the radio still sucks.
No, that is not it. So
Haley struck out for me.
Yeah.
The 5th most streamed Atari song at number 5 is All Souls Day off of their newest record. I think it's like Silver Turns Rust or something like that.
It's like a B-sides album.
It's got
some shit.
4 million plays on Spotify.
Little tidbit, that was, I don't know if this ever came out, but they put that 7-inch out on Paper and Plastic Records like a decade ago. It was supposed to be the lead single for the album, the Graveyard of the Atlantic. I don't know if that album ever came out, but yeah, it was like it passed Guns N' Roses for the timeline. So that's a great song though. I
love that song. It's a banger. I learned it acoustic. It's a great chorus.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that though.
There's something on their Bandcamp titled "The Graveyard of the Atlantic," but I think it's a bunch of like demos and stuff.
Okay.
So Dylan guessed. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dylan guessed first for the Ataris. So, John, we are up with our next band here, and we are going with Millencolin.
Okay.
Millencolin, Swedish skate punk darlings.
All right.
What do you got for us?
Let's go ahead and give John 5 points here.
All right. The first one is going to be No Cigar.
No Cigar is number 1. with 90 million Spotify plays, which I always thought kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
And that's 5 points to John. John's at 25. Dylan's at 24. No strikes on the board. Dylan, go ahead. What do you got for us?
Bullion.
That is number 4.
Really?
Number 4 for 2 points, and that's at 11 million Spotify plays. And that will bring you to 26. John's at 25. No strikes on the board. Go ahead, John. What's up? What do you got for us?
Man. Olympic. I think it's Olympic.
I know it's Olympic, and it is not on the board. That is your first strike, John. All right, Dylan, what do you have for us?
I don't know what their popular songs are.
Yeah.
This one's a little tough. I mean, it's not crazy tough, but it's a little tough.
Losing Must.
That was close, but that is not on the board. Very close, though. I actually thought it was on the board till I did a little bit more research, and another song beat it that I actually never heard of. So
that's a
go
great
ahead,
guess.
John.
That was a great guess.
Hey, it's a great guess.
Penguins and polar bears.
That is, I believe, number 2 at 20 million Spotify plays. 4 points to John. John's at 29. Dylan's at 26. John has 1 strike. Dylan has 1 strike. It is Dylan's turn. Let's go. What you got for us, Dylan?
Fuck, it's really... This is like one of my favorite songs. I can't remember the title, though. When I was a kid, I thought I could fly, threw myself out the window, right out into the sky. Now that I'm older, I know that I could die. I feel like he says the line at some point.
I don't know which song that is, to be honest. I'm not the biggest.
It's from Four Monkeys. It's
okay. Well, nothing on Four Monkeys is
right
on. Oh, sorry, spoiler.
Okay, well that was my guess.
All right, well that's 1 strike, Dylan. Dylan's got 2 strikes, and John is up next. What you got for us? We got 3 and 5.
All right.
Dylan's used his hint, and John still has his. So.
And we now know that there's no Four Monkeys songs.
Yeah, spoiler. I'm
All
sorry.
Right, let's use a hint. Let's use a hint here.
Okay, so a hint for number 3 is off Pennybridge Pioneers. In which Penguins and Polar Bears and No Cigar are also on the board, if that helps.
Oh my god, what is that song called? I'm gonna be like Dylan now. It's like I won't waste my time fitting in. Oh my god, what is it called?
That's No Cigar.
That's No Cigar?
Yeah, you were just singing the lyrics.
And I won't waste my time.
All right, well, I'll give myself an X then. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Is that okay? Huh.
I have a guess from Pennybridge.
Hold on. We got 2 strikes, John. 2 strikes, Dylan. Dylan, this is your last shot, but go for it.
Mongoose.
Incorrect. Dylan is
off. Come on, man.
John, a redemption arc right here, or
I don't know. Let's go right about now.
That is not on the board. You guys allow me to enlighten you into what number 3 and 5 are. Number 3 is at 13 million plays.
What was it?
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. Number 3 is Fox at 13 million plays.
Is there a song called Mongoose, or was I conflating Fox with that?
I'm not sure. You might have been conflating Fox with that. But
I know it's a brand of bike.
I can see Millencolin writing a song called Mongoose. And number 5, this is a little bit strange, is Kemp at 9 million plays. Kemp off of, what is that record? Home from Home. Which is quite strange.
They don't have a song called Mongoose. I was thinking of Fox. Just the song about a BMX bike. God damn it.
So John went first on Millencolin, and now Dylan is up next for Frenzel Rhomb.
Oh yeah.
So what you got for us for Frenzel Rhomb, Dylan?
You got Bird Attack.
Bird Attack is not on the top 5.
This is a hard one because like
it's pretty tough.
Let's go with Russell Crowe's band.
Let's see here. 1 second. I just want to double check something real quick. I just want to double check Bird Attack, actually. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so Russell Crowe's band is also not on the list.
Shit.
Yep, so one
we
strike.
All know
one strike.
Spotify music listeners' taste.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking pile of shit.
Yeah, think worst album. No, I'm kidding. So John has 1 strike, Dylan has 1 strike, and it is Dylan's turn. What do you got for us?
When my baby smiles at me, I go to rehab.
That is number 4 with 2 million Spotify plays. It's plus 2 points for Dylan. Dylan's at 28. John's at 29. Both of you have a strike right now, and John, you're up next.
What was the play count on there? Just like engaged what I'm looking at.
2,100,000.
It's like the entire population of Australia right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. God. How about Punch in the Face?
Punch in the Face is number 3 with 2,300,000 plays. So that would be 3 points to John. And John is at 32. Dylan is at 28. Both of you have 1 strike. Dylan, you're up next to bat.
Mom, change the locks.
Let's see here. No, that is actually not on the top 5, which I was surprised by. Dylan's got 2 strikes. John's got 1 strike. It is John's turn. We got 3 songs on the board. What do you think, John?
How about Mummy Doesn't Know You're a Nazi?
That is not on the board, but that is a good guess. It is up there. So 2 strikes, John. 2 strikes, Dylan. You're not thinking worst record. So, Dylan,
if anyone watched this far, then we're gonna get so much shit for how much smoke we blow up Frenzel's ass.
I know. You don't know the top 2.
I thought this would be a little easier, but
man.
What you got, Dylan?
Fuck, man. It seems like Meet the Family isn't getting much love from the Spotify crowd. I want to guess another song off that I like, but We're Going Out Tonight.
That is number 5. We're Going Out Tonight. Has 1,300,000 plays. That is plus 1 point for Dylan. Dylan's at 29. John's at 32. You both have 2 strikes on the board. John's your last chance. If you get this wrong, you're out.
We both used a hint.
You both used a hint. You used it for Millencolin. He used it for the Ataris.
You've been saying worst album, so I'm like...
I feel like it's like War or something.
No, I mean, I'm just joking. It's not like their worst album.
Oh.
Well, I'll give you both 1 hint because you'll get the next one. It's all these last 2 songs are off the same album.
Shoot. We've got nothing from High Viz, but
yeah.
What would it be from there? I mean, like, I don't feel like this is right, but it's a newer song and it's got like a shtick. I'm gonna go. I thought it was Yoga, but it was Ketamine.
That is incorrect. So John is out, and Dylan, this is your last chance before you guys lose all credibility as Frenzel fans.
Oh boy. Well, I have a similar train of thought here. Where drug dealers take their kids.
That is incorrect. You guys are not thinking of the record "A Man's Not a Camel," the most overrated Frenzel Rhomb record.
Do you want to fight me?
Nope. Let me bring it in here. So number 1 is Never Had So Much Fun.
Oh, okay.
Shoot, yeah.
At 6,500,000 plays, and number 2 is You Are Not My Friend at 2,500,000 plays. You were not thinking basic enough.
Oh.
You were not thinking of the most overrated Frenzel Rhomb album with terrible, clanky production.
That's an okay album.
It's not bad. Yeah, I loved it when I was younger. I don't revisit it very much now. But
I feel like the more you like the band, the harder it is, because like.
Yeah, once you get into like better albums, you go back to that and you're like, this is just kind of lacking in a lot of stuff.
No, I mean guessing these songs.
Yeah.
You're removed from like
you're removed from that, but the entry level Frenzel fan is going to go to A Man's Not a Camel, like, you know what I mean? So entry level Frenzel fan, that's where they're going to gravitate towards. But let's go on to the next one. And so
is this the last
Dylan?
band?
This is the last band. This is the final band. You both used your guesses.
Okay.
Dylan went for Frenzel, correct? You guessed first for Frenzel, I believe.
So.
Yeah.
I guess Bird Attack.
Yes, because John went for Millencolin. Yeah. So the final band is Sum 41.
Okay. What's the score check?
Oh, yeah, the score check, 32 John, 29 Dylan. John's
Ooh.
ahead by 3 points. This is much closer. It is anybody's game.
All right, this has to be Fat Lip.
So Fat Lip is number 2 at 415 million plays. That is 4 points to John. John's at 36. Dylan's at 29. Dylan, what do you got? You got number 1? You got it in the bag?
Is Fat Lip the one with the doctor said my mom should have had an abortion?
Yes.
I don't know. Shit. This is another bad with song names moment here.
Okay.
Wow. I can't think of a single Sum 41 song title right now.
Can you think of a chorus? Can you think of something here?
No. Wow. This sucks, man. I hate having to think these titles. Does this look infected? What's the song off that? Wow. I can't think of a fucking Sum 41 song name, dude. Holy shit.
Well, we're going to pass you for now. I'm going to hit you with 1 strike. I will help you with a hint next time here a little bit. But let's go back to John. And John, what do you have for us for Sum 41?
I feel like
it's about to be a sweep.
Yeah, I feel like it has to be In Too Deep is number 1.
In Too Deep is number 1. That is at, where we go here? 480 million plays on Spotify. That's 5 points to John. John's at 41. Dylan's at 29. Dylan has 1 strike. Dylan, you're up next. And if you need help,
I do. I feel like I'm having a stroke right now. Like, my brain is not working.
Can I give him some help here on this one? Are you fine with that?
Go for it.
It's already over.
So 2 of the songs are off of Does This Look Infected? And one of the songs starts like this. It's the riff is everybody's got their problems. I'll sing the whole song for you. Look out for copyright. And it is the newest. The song has a word from their newest record that is coming out in the title of the song.
Hell Song.
There you go. Hell Song is number 4. All of that for 2 points. Hell Song is number 4. Yep, it's number 4 at 200. I thought it was number 3. I should have gave you another guess, but it was number 4 at 200 million plays. That's plus 2 points for Dylan. Dylan's at 31. John's at 41. Dylan's got 1 strike. And it is John's turn.
Jesus.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All to blame. We are all to blame.
That is not on the board. John's first strike, and we're back to the Sum 41 fanboy, Dylan. Like I said, there is another song off of Does This Look Infected on here still.
I'm thinking of like stupid shit, like Machine Gun and stuff, like.
That is definitely not.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I have a different guess though.
Machine Gun Is a great song though. I love that.
Does Underclass Hero have a title track?
Yeah, it does.
It does. It does.
Then that's my guess.
Underclass is a good guess, but that is no cigar. So that is one strike.
No, that's Millencolin.
That's Millencolin. That's correct. My bad. Thank you for correcting me. And we're back to John. Dylan's got two strikes. John's got one strike. John's got 41 points. Dylan's got 31 points. Let's go, John. All right.
So as much as I'd love to end at 41 points on some 41, that other
that's pretty good.
That other this Look Infected song has to be Still Waiting.
That is correct. Still Waiting is number 3, and that is 3 points to John. We're at 44. Dylan's at 31. No way Dylan can win, but we're still going to give him the chance to embarrass himself once again and not think of a single Sum 41 song. Dylan, you're up next. This one, I'll give you a hint. This one is off Chuck, and it is a slower song.
Okay.
No fucking clue. Strikeout.
All right, so Dylan is completely striked out. Not a big Sum 41 fan. I thought he would have.
No, I am, man. I can't name songs.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't like him as much. Never mind. I mean, I understand that. If it was like Anti-Flag or like the Casualties, I would not be able to think of like a bunch of songs either.
If someone came up to me and did that thing where like, oh, you're wearing this band shirt, name 3 songs, I'd be fucked. I'm out of there.
Yeah, I always think of that too. But John, you go ahead, go for the last song here. Do you have it?
You said a slow song off of Chuck.
That's correct.
There's some say is one, but I feel like it's a different one. The one that he wrote about Paris Hilton, right?
Not Paris Hilton, Avril Lavigne, but yeah. All right. But I think the one he wrote about Avril Lavigne is on Underclass Hero.
Yeah, I think this one is Paris Hilton.
Wait, what? Did he date Paris Hilton?
Yeah.
He did?
Oh, fuck.
I actually didn't know that. Jeopardy question right there.
Oh my god. Better off on my. I'll go Some Say. I feel like it's the other one. Like it's in my head, but I don't know. It is
in fact the other one, which is Pieces at number 5 at 170 million Spotify plays. And all right, well, we shall end it right there. John wins again with 44 points. Dylan with 31. A much closer game. There is a cat on screen as well. I just looked up and John was gone. It was a big fuzzy belly. So we'll have to censor that in post-production. But so, all right. So there we go. What do you guys think of that one? Did you feel better or worse about that one?
Man, Dylan was not able to guess a Sum 41 song, which I feel like he'll get a pass. I don't know if I'm going to get a pass for the Black Flag. And it's so much earlier in the video, so I'm a little worried about that. Yeah.
So, John's nervous about punk rock credibility with Black Flag, as he should be. Dylan didn't know a Sum 41 song, but that's fine because those are posers, those are sellouts, and stay true to your roots. This is Punk Rock Radar, not Pop Punk Radar. So let's wrap this up and join the Discord down below. We do a record of the week. John posts new music here all the time. People talk about punk music. Leave a comment. How did you guys do? Leave a like. It helps the video. And check out punkrockradio.com for all sorts of records, t-shirts, and other things. And thanks for watching. Peace out.